This is the first time we're doing outdoor podcasts with, especially out of Hong Kong. And thank you for having us once again. We're really learning new stuff that I think we want the world also to know about what is tea and most about what you do and where you're from, what is your name, if you can introduce us a little bit for our listeners.
Yeah, I've already introduced a few times already. My name is Sonam Lama, and I'm a third generation tea man. My great grandfather used to be in tea. He used to tell all lies and take people from Nepal to Darjeeling. There's work out there in Darjeeling. So naive people from Nepal, he used to take them to Darjeeling and tell them like there's money in tea. And so most of the people he took out there were used as the labor force in Darjeeling, because Darjeeling was that time a forest. So they had to uproot the forest and prepare the land, plant some tea. So he established about 70 gardens out there. He helped in establishing 70 gardens out there when the British were planting tea in Darjeeling, maybe in 1835.
It's like 18th century,
like
18,
yeah.
mid 18 probably.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 generations that you and your family's been doing tea business there. So apart from that, you told me earlier that you actually, that's not how your story started. Like you wanted to do something else, but you wanted to be something else, but you end up doing what is in your DNA. Do you want to like a little bit elaborate for us?
Yeah, actually, I was educated in Sikkim, in a very nice place like Sikkim in Gantok, and then I did my further studies in Delhi University in India. So I always wanted to be a tech guy or a computer guy or something like that.
But it's not normal, right, for people from especially from Darjeeling or Sikkim to be a tech guy. It's like a thing.
Yeah, it's normal. It was my ambition when I was in school. So I just wanted to pursue that, and I joined. That time there was one institute called NITM, National Institute of Technology and Management. It was a pretty famous institute. I joined that institute also. But as I was doing my studies out there, after I finished my graduation, then my grandfather just wrote me a letter and called me back. And after I came back, I came back home. Like the third day, he wrote me he handed me another letter. To go in one very, very remote place and join tea, especially in research. There I was like 3 months, 4 months. I was just counting insects and counting mites.
Something that you don't want to do, probably.
Yeah.
Then right after that, when I know I'm going a little bit faster, but we can come back later on. What happened in your early age. But so when did it started that, okay, now maybe I want to stay with tea, and then, because I know you've been doing this for, I don't know, like,
yeah, when I was working in that research, like, it was just a government job in a very small, like I was just a trainee that time, and I had a lot of time. Actually, I had a lot of spare time. But during since my college days, I was a very vociferous reader. So I started reading tea journals, tea publications, from research and all that. That house was full of research paper. So slowly, like I then gathered something that I wanted to pursue and go for tea as a career. So that's how it happened.
That's how it happened for you. I think this is surrounded by, like, literally right now we're on top of the very beautiful tea plantation. I think, what's the tea plantation that is the tea plantation that Dai owns, Bishal Dai, right?
Yeah.
Bishal Dai. What's the shop name again?
Venus
Venus shops. So thank you for them to providing the space.